Hello everyone, so welcome back to our podcast and I am your host SK and
I am your co-host Reuben.
we are going to talk about does home workout kills our gains? Yeah. So there's a lot of questions and a lot of people been asking that does home workout really kills your gains? So let's go through what kills your gains first. So first of all,
Actually, let's talk about what builds the gains first, and then we'll take out one by one and see what actually kills it. What builds your gains?
okay, what builds your volume? You have to progressive overload.
Stimulus. Proper stimulus is first.
Yeah, okay, like proper progressive overload, proper stimulus.
Yeah.
Proteins,
Yes. Your
calorie
diet,
surplus. It's either you are at maintenance or calorie surplus to give your optimal for your muscle to grow.
Muscle to grow. Yeah.
So these are things that going to grow your muscle.
Yes.
So these are basic, like literally this is basic.
This is yes.
So now what kills your gains?
What kills your gains is not having any of the above.
Yeah.
Not having any of the above.
Too much less calories, no proper nutrition, micronutrition, macros, too much exhaustion.
A lot of people think that home workouts actually aren't enough to actually maintain or build gains.
Not actually, it is enough actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously, but for example, let's say you are squatting 100 kg, 3 set, 10 reps.
Mm-hmm.
So your volume for that workout is 3 times 10 is 300. 300 times 100 is like 3,000.
3 times 10? 3 times 10 is 30.
Yeah, I see. 3 times 10 is 30, and then 30 times 100 kg is 3,000. Okay, so your volume is 3,000. So if you going to do 3,000 reps with your home workout, you can keep up with the volume. You can understand what I'm saying. But not exactly, because the stimulus, we cannot really calculate the stimulus in this way actually.
Yeah.
Like, because you cannot really say that, oh, you're recruiting this much of muscle. So like you cannot calculate how much muscle fiber you're recruiting.
Yes.
For you to do particular workout. It's not that same.
I mean, okay, you can be doing a 100 kg squat, 10 reps for 3 sets and stuff like that. But at home, if you don't have the equipment, right, even if you try doing 100 squats and you did it for say within 2 reps, like say 50 squats per set, you're going to be dead.
Yeah.
There is no way you're not going to be.
It's not the same thing. That's the thing. It's not the same thing, because the exhaustion that you get from the doing hundreds of reps from home is totally different from you doing the same amount of intensity that you do in the gym.
You may not actually grow the muscle, but you're definitely not killing the gains.
Yeah.
You're definitely still maintaining whatever gains that you have, especially if you maintain your diet, especially if you maintain proper stimulus and rest period. It's good
worldwide
enough.
Because just that the thing why most people think that they will lose gains is because it's not as exhausting as the workout in the gym.
And honestly, I feel like people don't have enough creativity to actually figure out a way to increase their intensity with home workouts.
Because you can increase the intensity in many ways.
Yeah.
You can increase the depth of the particular workout. For example, you do push-up and then you increase the depth of the workout. You increasing the range of motion for the particular workout. Hence, you are increasing the intensity for the workout. So there's more stimulus there actually. And then if you can do a lot of things like push-up, you can do for the rows, how you're going to do the rows for, if you're using the resistance band, for example, you are tying up on the wall and then you're doing rows, but if you can push yourself back more and then there is something that you can hold there's more a bigger tension, more tension, but more range of motion for you to do the workout, and then you're recruiting more muscle mass and increase the muscle mind connection, tempo. So these kind of things really increase the intensity.
I mean, you can try. I actually tried this during the first MCO, because I saw a video on YouTube with a guy saying that, oh, you're gonna reach your limits far before you actually hit your intensity when you're doing home workouts. I'm like, okay, I'm going to try this today.
Yeah.
And I was working out that day. I did push-ups. I did as many push-ups as I could with time under tension. So I was counting 4 to the top and 4 to the bottom. I went as low as I could, and then I kept going like that until I reached my limit of doing a normal push-up. And then I dropped to my knees and continued doing that until I had nothing left to push, and that was it. I was done. I was like, there is no way you can't push in home workouts or calisthenics or however you want to call it. You just need a bit of creativity on how you can actually stimulate the
More
muscle.
muscle, yeah.
And focus on your form, focus on the muscle itself. Like you said, mind-muscle connection. Just take your time doing it. A lot of people don't understand this, and like I had this one client ask me, home exercises are actually enough. Is home exercises enough?
Like, every workout is more than enough actually.
Yeah.
Like you want to do, you can't. The muscle don't know you are doing bench press or you're doing push up. The muscle don't know. The muscle don't know you whether you're doing push up or you're doing bench press. The muscle only knows how to recruit the particular muscle to create a tension so that you push the load against the load.
Yeah.
So it's either you push away the ground or you push away the weight. So the body basically recruits all the muscle it can for you to push the load.
Yeah.
So this is what the body does. The body doesn't know you're doing home workout or you're doing bench press or anything, and this is why definitely it's not going to kill your gains. And even though if you think, so for example, let's say you are really a pro athlete and then you really are having this thought, it might kill my gains. To be exactly, there have been researchers about this that there have been, I think, 3 or 4 people, if I'm not mistaken, they let people not doing workout and then they test the muscle mass. Mm-hmm. Obviously, the muscle will reduce in size because there's no stimulus and there's no enough replenish in the glycogen. Mm-hmm. And there's no enough replenish in the water itself. So it causing, you're not losing muscle mass exactly, you are just losing the size of it.
Yeah.
Because there's a difference losing the size and then losing the muscle mass, because size is based on there's glycogen and water filling up your muscle.
Yes.
So when there's no glycogen and water, the size reduces, but the muscle is not reducing. So it just, and even though you lose muscle, you can gain back the muscle mass pretty much fast, very fast.
Because you have muscle memory. You're gonna say, if you're working out for many years and you've already built a proper foundation, taking a month, even a month off or even 2 months off, you're going to see a decrease in size, you're going to see a decrease in performance and all that. But the moment you start back, right, you're going to get back that size much faster than you previously took to actually achieve that state in the first place.
Yeah, true.
You're not going to take that same years to actually get.
Obviously, you're going to get faster there actually, because you didn't start that
at zero.
Yeah, you didn't start at zero. And strength-wise, we really don't know, because I personally tried resistant band with high intensity resistant band. Mm-hmm. I still drop in bench press when I come back to the gym. So obviously my strength dropped. It's just that I didn't care about it because I know I can back very fast. Because during MCO 2.0, if I'm not mistaken, I didn't do any gym workout. I was just using resistant band, and then
if you actually followed his stories on Insta, you would know that he was actually lifting his sisters for
bicep curls. I was literally okay, what we can do to create more resistance. And then I was grab my sisters, and then I was doing bicep curls. And then another sister, I went and do squat while carrying her. So okay, but I'm not sure how it works or anything. It's just that I couldn't keep up with the strength once I got back to the gym. But it didn't take me so long
Yeah.
to get back to my normal strength. It's just
I mean, keep in mind that he has been actually working out for a long time, for many years.
Right.
So, but the principle applies for everyone.
For everyone,
You're
yes.
not going to kill your gains by doing home workouts. You're probably going to decrease in size, maybe because the intensity isn't as high.
Doesn't match your maybe. Yeah, doesn't. It depends how you do it actually. It depends
If you're
how you
like some hardcore calisthenics, like
different thing lah.
yeah, you could probably be doing a lot of different things. You could probably even have a home gym for. I mean, albeit it costs a lot to actually have a home gym.
Yeah, with the squat rack, plates, and then people. Sometimes people ask like, and then some people like they come to the gym and then they didn't really take care of the equipment, right?
Yeah.
When they try to set up their own gym, the home gym is just a Smith machine. They will understand how hard it is, how much does it cost for you to just set up a home workout rather than
a proper Smith machine, right? Something that you can actually use like heavy weights and all that. Costs
thousands.
You know. I was looking and I was like, shit.
Obviously, it's going to be
like
thousands.
I think 8, close to 10 grand, you know. Proper
Depends
gym weight.
how much plates you are buying.
Bloody hell.
If you don't have like resistant, I think resistant band is more than enough. I think resistant band is the best thing that you can get for your current situation.
And
Actually,
you can add resistance bands and actually just do. You can do.
There's
squats,
even dumbbell
lunges.
actually. Like I seen the dumbbell how like they turn and then they can change the weight.
Oh yeah,
Have you seen
the
it?
adjustable
Like,
dumbbells.
yeah, the adjustable dumbbell they can change.
But
the
yeah, those actually cost $300.
See.
Those cost $300.
But even if you want to buy the resistant band high quality and then heavy
High tension,
heavy duty resistant bands is quite expensive also. But I
Yeah.
think the standardized yellow resistant band and then red color I think should be okay, just fine. Yellow,
I think even if you get the whole pack, right, of 5 or even 4 or 5, I think,
should be okay.
You're still going to be shy of $300. If you ask me for value, I think the $300 would be well spent on the resistance bands compared to the adjustable dumbbells because you only get one.
Resistant band is like you can manipulate a lot of things.
Yeah.
You just have to be creative actually with the resistant band.
Exactly.
You can do a lot of things.
I mean, even if you don't want resistance bands, right? Bloody hell, we are Malaysians. We have 10 kilo rice sacks every bloody house. Now.
I used to work out with last time when I started, right? I used gas stone as my resistance actually last time. So I unplugged from my house. My mom like, what are you doing with the gas stone and everything? Then I'll unplug the gas stone and then I'll bring it to a room and then I'll do push up, bench press, shoulder press, bicep curl.
God damn it.
So this kind of thing, like obviously we have a lot of information in YouTube, in Google. You can just type in resistant band push workout, boom, you get tons of videos there. And then you just choose whichever that creates more stimulus for you, and then you just go on with it. Simple
Honestly,
as that.
like a bit of creativity. You just need to figure out how your muscles are recruited, as in like which kind of motion actually gets your muscle working.
Yeah.
And then follow that. Do it a few times without any resistance bands, nothing, without any resistance at all, and figure out where you can actually pump that muscle in a correct manner without any joints hurting, and then implement those resistance bands or resistance or whichever style of workout resistance that you're using, which honestly that's plenty. That's honestly plenty.
So summarizing lah, so it's going to rate already.
Yeah.
So summarizing all these things, obviously home workout doesn't kill your gains. If the only problem is when you think too much of it that is going to kill your gains or kill your gains, rather than thinking about it, just do it and come back to the gym once it's open and then do it whatever you're doing before. So it's simple as that. No need to put a lot of pressure on yourself that it's going to make you lose muscle or lose strength and everything.
I mean, just of course, if you're going for lower intensity, you're gonna have to dial your diet to it, so that you don't gain too much weight because of the low volume and low intensity that you're doing. But of course, if you're going to try to maintain the intensity, if you're going to try to maintain the volume, then maintain your diet. That's about it. Don't like, oh, I'm not going to the gym, so I'm not going to eat. I'm just going to pick out with pizzas and all that stuff. Pizza is fine, just don't overdo it.
You know what happened last time? Like after MCU 1.0 and 2, and there are when people come to the gym for the consultation, the only thing that they said is like they gained weight during MCU period.
Yeah, because you're sitting down doing nothing.
You know why? Because when, for example, you're working at house and then there's a television there, you're not going to just sit there watching television. It's going to be a snack there.
Yeah.
So as long as you are not good, you are not being active, there's a big problem there that you might gain weight. You might be in surplus. You will be in surplus. You just keep in mind that.
Have you seen the calorie content on a bag of chips?
you know Kuchi. I love Kuchi. I love Kuchi. You know, like, but that's freaking little devil. I tell you, like, cost a lot of calories. You know, you have to see. Have you seen behind Kuchi? You have to see the behind Kuchi. You know, like.
Wait, you can finish one whole bag.
Yeah,
right?
one whole bag, and then
like,
what?
I need some more.
400 calories, 500 calories, and then I was like,
Be like, you need some more. I think probably I appreciate Maggi if you're eating it with soup, because despite the calories, right, one bag of Maggi would just be enough. Would actually.
How many calories that Maggi?
300 or so calories.
300 or so calories.
But
including with all the masala.
The masala and all that. I mean, honestly, you think that's a lot. You think that's unhealthy. But if you're going for a snack, I'd rather have that, because the soup of it itself will fill your stomach.
Filling, yes.
So if I'm going for a snack,
I'm not advising people to take Maggi.
Neither am I. But if you're going for a snack, it's better to have that than a bag of chips.
Yeah.
Where you're going to feel like, I want some more.
Proper planning. I think you are at home. If you're at home, you have more time. So if you have more time, you can definitely cook a meal.
Yeah.
You can definitely cook a meal. You can definitely go buy grocery. If you don't want to go for grocery, since the cases are rising,
There's Grab.
Yeah, so there's a Grab. A lot of things that you can do online, or go once a week and then.
I mean, you can
get
get
it all.
groceries from Grab.
Yeah.
You can actually just order for groceries.
So you want to be
Grab.
safe, right? Better, right?
Yeah.
So that's all. Just summarizing what we are going to tell. Just try to keep up with the intensity. Be creative. Be creative as in to increase the range of motion, and then the muscle tension that going to produce more stimulus for the workout.
Yeah.
So just do that, should be okay. And calorie wise, try to bring it down at least lower, so that because you are not walking
Even 200,
before,
300 calories lower.
should be okay.
Should suffice.
Yeah. So that's all. I think you want to say anything?
No, that's about it.
So that's all. Thanks for tuning in, and do subscribe, like, and share with your friend. And we're going to post. I think we might post the resistant band workout also. So see you guys soon, and thank
Take
you.
care. Thank you.